The boys take various breaths as an electrical circuit pops at the nearby power plant rig, connects to the oil field, and however, Stephen looks up at the electrical cord, walks slightly toward it, and notices that it was sparking an electrical sparking. Taylor Sandies stood nearby, and unaware of her own fate. The electrical cord connected to, in which the airplane wing was connected to, rips free and torques over Stephen's head, in which he ducks. Stephen ducks, and however, the electrical cord hits the airplane's oil tank, which sparks it automatically. The airplane explodes, sending the small group of males flying. One flying through a window, one flying in airborne against a church cross, which he held on to before he fell through and dropped to the rooftop. However, surviving, these two men survived this graphite plan. His plan was not to kill them. However, Stephen and John Scott were thrown airborne into a windshield of a glass car. However, forwarding their deaths to the future. Death had given a swift plan on how all four men were going to die in the future. However, Taylor Sandies, who had noticed this, who had dropped her phone, who had screamed alongside her female ally. The airplane explodes once again, and when Taylor turns around, the windshield bursts in front of her, causing her eyes to be blinded by the light, by the window shielding the glass in her eyes. She swiftly, as a result of an injured partner next to her, with a piece of glass that went into her lower leg, Taylor Sandies is blown into the middle of the street by the car, in which sends the other ally over the car back hood of the car. This ally, however, survives. However, Taylor Sandies is forced into the middle of the road, in which the electrical cord that was inside the airplane breaks free, along with a piece of electrical of the engine from the airplane, which breaks past the camera and smashes her off camera. Her body slams down to the ground, as she slid and breaks her neck on the concrete before she breaks forward and slams her head on the ground.